Hello and welcome to Kate and Kat's podcast. We run our podcast a little differently than most. Our podcasts are completely spirit-led, and we never know who we're going to have on or what's going to come up to heal. Every episode is a new adventure, where we walk people through healing anything from spirit guides to past lives to inner child work, how the energies and trauma affects the mechanical workings of our physical bodies, and exploring time, space, and dimensions and how it's all happening now. This podcast is for beginners and experts alike. This can be considered explicit content to some, as we do not edit ourselves, and sometimes deep trauma work comes up unexpectedly. And also we cuss like sailors.
On this episode of Kate and Kat Live, we work with Tracy. Man, Tracy's spirit guides were like nonstop, making me sing and dance the whole damn time. Lots of visuals for Kate. We had some action going on with claymation, and it was just a blast. There were so many twists and turns in this live. It was so much fun to record, and it was, you'll see for yourself. Just listen. So if you love bad bitches, and that's your fucking problem, on with the podcast.
Okay, hello?
Hey.
Oh, yes.
So as that was all happening, as you were getting your headphones set up, I heard the, let me tell you about a story about a mouse named Lauren. But there's no reason, I haven't heard it. So I'm wondering if it's connected to Tracy, because Tracy's joining us.
Oh, hey, it's Tracy. Why is it saying I need to follow Tracy? Have I not followed Tracy?
That's a little weird to me.
I thought we were friends. I thought we were mutuals.
Oh my god, I thought you guys were friends.
It's real weird. I was like, why isn't she requesting? She was.
You gotta touch the camera. Make sure you flip it around. It's so weird because it makes you choose to be on camera. Like, it automatically will just do this. Their screenshot, like their icon, if you don't,
Can you guys hear
click
me at all?
camera.
Yes.
Okay. I do not see.
You have to do it right when you join, Tracy. You're going to have to leave and come back again. It's like you have to tell TikTok you want to be on camera. It's so weird.
Okay.
That's weird.
Yeah. I still have the mouse named Lori song. I didn't know Olive was in this room. Oh my.
She's like, I sense Kate. I need to rub Kate. Whereas
Every day spiritual healings. I think I need to be in this room.
Olive. Okay.
Cat butt.
Yeah.
I gotta take her out.
Okay. No. Yeah, you should be able to. Oh, okay. Hi.
Yay! I missed that step entirely. Let's see if we can actually get this to work. Okay.
Hey. Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
I don't know why the dog.
Good times.
Okay, go.
Okay, so I deliberately did not read your last message, Tracy, after I said 10. And then while we were doing all the things, I got the song that's like, let me tell you about a little story about a mouse named Lori. Yeah, Lori was a house. Or a mouse in a big butt. Do you know this song?
I know it. I think I know it from TikTok.
Fuck that little mouse, 'cause I'm an albatross.
Which is a bird.
Transformation.
Yeah, fuck the mouse. I'm a bird. Like it's
Yeah, no, it's not transformation. It's fuck that little mouse. I'm an albatross. Like, she tried, like, whoever this mouse is trying to, but fuck them, I'm an albatross. Does that go
Like, it
with
can
what the
eat the
message
mouse.
was that you
Yeah.
messaged me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. 100%. Yep.
You don't have to go into detail about it, but if you want to, right here.
That one's fresh. So I might just leave that one tabled for now.
Okay. Hey team, she doesn't want to talk about that. It's fine.
Yeah.
You can eat the mouse. Bye.
Can we talk about it in a way that doesn't name names?
Yeah, you can eat the mouse. Bye.
You just eat the mouse.
Yeah, do it. Okay, that's what Kate's getting. I'm just saying. Oh, that feels good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
It just dropped
So
right
what's
in.
up? How's it going?
Right. Other than that, good.
Okay.
But there's I'm finding a lot that's coming up for me is like old stuff that I thought I dealt with, and there's just remnants that are coming out now, and it's like,
Okay, try this. Say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
please copy and paste
please copy and paste
all the healings and workings
all the healings and workings
I've already done for myself
I've already done for myself
to the residual.
to the residual.
What about the broken record healing, too?
Ooh, that's a good one.
So, Tracy, you can say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
please activate
please activate
the broken record healing to me.
the broken record healing to me.
It's like some things will come around, like in a cycle.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that song, the Green Day song, is from, for me, I'm 40, so that was probably middle school, maybe beginning of high school, the Green Day Dookie album, When I Come Around. So what's coming up from then?
So that would have been, for me, that would have been after high school. So young adulthood was an interesting time for me.
Well, I know that you've done a lot of healing work with your inner child, and Kate and I were talking about the other day, because I did like a Zoom class for teens. She's like, Kat, what are you doing for inner teens? Because that's a hot topic. And I was like, oh shit, you right.
Yeah. I still don't remember a lot from my childhood and even my teens.
There's a lot
So
of experimentation, question mark?
Yeah.
It was? Okay.
Yeah. And a lot of, I came out of a Christian household.
Okay.
So
Same.
it was like once I became legal, I tried to do a lot of stuff that I wasn't allowed to do, and really still wasn't allowed to do it, but it's foggy. I have pieces that I remember, but it's foggy. A lot of that is foggy.
You know, because you do this kind of stuff. You help people with trauma healing. We don't always have to know the things that happen to do the healings, and sometimes doing the healings around the garbage is what brings it to the surface, where it's like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you do that, right?
Yeah, and I have started to remember some things as I work through it. And yeah, there's a lot. It's like, yeah, I don't need to know. It's fine. And as long as I still can do my work and keep moving forward and doing the healing, I don't need to look into the garbage bag after I put it on the curb. You know what I mean? Oh, do I need that still? No, just put it on the curb.
I'll have people that are like, oh, I don't really want to go into that and look at it. I'm like, okay, then we don't fucking have to. And they're like, wait, I thought we had. And it's like, no, you don't have to. Sorry.
No.
It's all
You
up to
just take out the trash if you want to. Don't even open the bag.
Right.
The trash.
Totally.
Oh, you don't get no spending cash. Okay, so what's connected to chores from that time period? From the... I'm like, you don't have to look at it. By the way, let's look at it.
Well, was it like chores was like a earn and reward system? Some kind of earning.
Yeah, but not. Yeah, I was gonna say not in a monetary sense.
Yeah, no.
No, it was like a privilege to do something. If you wanted this, you need to do this for us.
And
it's like give and take, team here.
And emotional too, right? Like, we show you more love when you complete your duties. We show you more appreciation when you complete your duties. And if you don't, you get the silent treatment. So,
can we do spirit if it's in the highest good?
Spirit if it's in the highest good.
Please release all guilt and shame.
Please release all guilt and shame.
Trauma seeds.
Trauma seeds.
That others tried to plant in me.
That others tried to plant in me.
Uproot them.
Uproot them.
Rip them out.
Rip them out.
Feed them to my lowest dimensional form.
Feed them to my lowest dimensional form.
That eats it for fuel.
That eats it for fuel.
Transmute it back into.
Transmute it back into.
My teenage rage is what I got.
My teenage rage. Yeah. It's interesting because I did a read for myself just a couple days ago. I think it was a couple days ago. And one of the things that came was you have a fire in your belly. And they just kept saying it over and over and over again. I'm like, okay, cool. I've got a fire in my belly. And then like, no, you have a fire in your belly. It was like I had to remember that.
But that being said, Tracy, can you say, Spirit, what do I need to heal connected to the fire in my belly?
Spirit, what do I need to heal connected to the fire in my belly?
I get the song I Miss the Rage a lot. I miss the rage.
It's like I was denied that rage.
Was it like any emotion other than happiness was like ignored?
Totally.
Okay.
It was another song from that time period, which is the like, we don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker, burn. All of your rage songs are super mellow. Why?
I was gonna say I'm more, turn on 9 Inch Nails while driving on the highway.
Right. I'm like, these are fucking mellow. What is this? Okay. In your teenage form, can you say, Spirit, please merge me with teenage me?
Spirit, please merge me with teenage me.
And I got in those platforms. I don't know. They look like studded platform shoes.
So let's do that first. So you're going to say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please put my divine shoes on.
Please put my divine shoes on. As I'm sitting here cross-legged with my hands on my feet.
Same.
Yeah.
But literally because you are. Because this hand's up here. Yeah. So one of the things that we don't talk about very often, but I want to bring it up now since it's coming up, is spiritual shoes, divine shoes, like we found out while we were looking at, like, why do I have cat in boots in my name? What is that? And I had a pair of boots. And some people will work with and it's like they don't have their right shoes on. When you have the right shoes for the terrain or the path ahead of you, if you have sturdy foot, then it doesn't matter what happens around you. You can catch yourself. Yeah. You don't slip. You don't fall. So if you don't have the right divine shoes on, I suggest everybody try that. Spirit, if it's in my highest good, please put my divine shoes on. Okay, so for teenage you, say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please remove any hardwire. Locking down my sensory knobs. That are not in this version of me. Highest good.
One knob fell off completely. I don't know what that means. It's like something that wasn't meant to be there.
Yeah. Please set this version of Mimi's knobs.
Please set this version of Mimi's knobs
to balance divine working order.
To balance divine working order.
Conducive to them.
Conducive to them.
And safety wire those down.
And safety wire those down. Oh. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot of this in my stomach.
Because you have a fire in your belly. Okay, so, I don't know, Kate has a furnace in her belly.
Mm.
She literally does. She has a furnace in her belly. And it was like, what the fuck is this furnace connected to? So, fire in the belly, of course, we think of fire in the hole. We think of a rage. We think of something burning inside of us. But if your team just keeps saying over and over and over again, fire in your belly, and you're like, yes, I got it. And they're like, fire in your belly. And you're like, yes, thank you for the message. Like, fire in your belly. And you're like, right.
Cool.
Right.
Love this. Love you guys.
So, let's do this. Say, Spirit.
Spirit.
Please take me to the fire in my belly.
Please take me to the fire in my belly.
Is it a campfire? Is it a furnace? Is it a building burning?
No, it's
Is it
like
indigestion?
Gigantic bonfire.
I saw like a wall.
It's like It's like one of those bonfires that they do in like Denmark or Sweden that has like it's like 50-foot flames.
Okay, why is this in my belly, Spirit? What's the
Why?
purpose?
Why is it in my belly? And what is its purpose? Yo. Engine.
Yeah, because I got cake. She's burning. Da-da-da. She's going the distance. It's a little bit harder. Still not complete. She's going for speed.
I gotta just keep shoveling.
For a fight still.
But there's nothing to shovel. Like there's a guy that's tired and he's like sitting there and I'm talking to him and he's like, there's nothing to shovel. So I'm like, what's wrong? Yeah.
Did he, is it because Tracy already healed the thing? So.
I feel like I'm missing something. Like
Clean
this
off
has
your.
been coming up a lot for a
Clean
bit.
off that guide. Clean off the little man that's shoveling the coal and stuff. Can you clean him off in your Tracy way, whether it's with phrases or wiping him down or like giving him a glass of water and be like, take a break, guy. Whatever way.
So you're just like smacking the shit out of him. It's like getting all the dust off.
Mish, it reminds me of Austin Powers.
Yeah, he looks like a little like train conductor dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so bro.
Just like getting all the dust
He needs
off.
a shower. Okay, so take a shower. Give you a shower.
Well, who's gonna do this? If I take a shower, who's gonna do the shoveling?
Well, there's nothing to shovel. So it seems like it's okay right now.
What if there's something to shovel eventually?
The shower's gonna take like 2 seconds.
He feels real uncomfortable about it. I'm just saying. It's real uncomfortable.
I know, it's
Like even
So
when I
what-
explain
Try
it,
this,
it's like-
Tracy. Tracy, say, hey team.
18.
Where's my other shoveling person?
Where's my other shoveling person?
Can you guys trade shifts? Clock in, clock out?
Yeah, can we do shift work here?
Ooh.
I keep
There's a new person there.
I think it's a female with a ponytail, but I don't want to
it's a
like.
female.
It feels very
Okay.
Yeah.
Janet from the Good
Yeah.
Place. How may I help you?
Yeah. Yeah, she just like whoop.
You rang.
Here,
Oing,
guys.
oing, oing.
It's finally my shift.
Wayne's World. How may I help you?
Yeah. Okay, do we need to assign her a task? She's just standing there.
Yeah,
No,
ask
no,
her
it's
what she
creepy.
does.
Okay, so why is this
She's
so
like, I
fucking
shuffle.
uncomfortable?
Because she's like, I can be bad Janet. I could be good Janet. I could be blah, 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 blah Janet. Like,
Put me in, coach. Can you clean the desperation off of her? She's annoying. I've been her. She's annoying. I literally had job interviews, and I was like, let me work 2 nights for free, and I'll show you what I can do, and then you'll hire me. It's bad.
Unicorn says she's ready.
You know what's really weird? I keep asking, what does this have to do with me? It's almost like they're there and they've served a purpose and now they're bored. They don't have anything to do. Do they even have a purpose anymore?
So remove the mirages from this or apply your house cleanse to this and see if it fucking goes away.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good, apply my house cleanse to these workers.
Can you do it to the room too, just in case?
To the whole
thing.
To the whole fucking everything. Just apply the house cleanse to everything.
That's weird. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. But we're not in that room anymore. I said certified freak. 7 days a week. I just thought of something super fucking, like, culturally inappropriate.
Can you still sense them? I'm, like, they're disappearing from me.
We're not in that room anymore.
Is that why she was wanting to be bad, Janet?
I kind of feel like Tracy dresses her up in black leather. I don't know.
Probably. I mean,
it reminds me of the like goth boots. Does that seem fitting? Like your shoes looking like goth boots? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I own a pair of knee-high Docs.
Yes!
Dude, this reminds me also of those, like, Tracy, those, like, velvet dresses that have, like, the long bell sleeves. Did you wear those, too?
Yeah, I have. I've dressed as Morticia Adams on a number of occasions.
That's cool.
But I, see that, but I see your shaved head with it. So I don't know how long you've been rocking that look, but it's that.
For a couple years.
Yeah.
I really feel like the last little while, the merging has solidified to the point where I can truly be who I've always wanted to be. And it's like just residuals that just keep popping up because I'm now in a place where I can handle it. Does that make sense?
Creator of my future says, okay, I'm on my FYP and I don't know what's happening, but I'm here for it. We're doing like what we do is like a spiritual session. Sometimes it's random. Sometimes, well, it's always random. Sometimes we ask someone ahead of time and sometimes we ask someone from the chat and then we don't prepare for it. We just go with whatever the fuck is going on and then we heal it. We encourage people in the chat if they can tune in and feel and have input. We're here for that too, and then it uploads a week later on our podcast. We just kind of do the things.
Do the things.
Do the little healies. So Tracy, with the merging of the things and the residual, what parts of you are you merging? Like, is it teen you, childhood you? Are you going into past life stuff? Are you doing dimensional merging? Which layers are you merging? Because it seems like it was so layered. Like, you know when they finally chop the onion? It's like that.
It's been a combination of, well, not a lot of past life stuff. I've been mostly focusing on teen me, inner child me, because that's what's been coming up.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
I actually asked permission. That's fun. Okay. Say, Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please copy and paste.
Please copy and paste.
All the healing and work I've done for myself.
All the healing and work that I've done for myself.
To every version of me.
To every version of me.
Scattered throughout space.
Scattered throughout space.
Time.
Time.
Spaces in between.
Spaces in between.
Dimensions.
Dimensions.
Realms.
Realms.
Yours is turning liquidy. It's weird.
I'm getting really lightheaded.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable too. Pocket dimensions.
Pocket dimensions.
Timelines.
Timelines.
Ooh, realities.
Realities.
Lands.
Lands.
And multiverses.
And multiverses.
Have you ever seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Yep.
You know when they do the thing and they turn into a couch or a ball of yarn? Or
yeah.
That's what it felt like. It was like...
Yeah. Yeah, I actually got pretty dizzy there at the beginning.
Ripple all of that.
Ripple all of that.
Into my now moment.
Into my now moment.
That's uncomfortable too. Ow.
Looks like the Nickelodeon slime to me.
Merge me.
Merge me.
Into one.
Into one.
Apply my house cleanse.
Apply my house cleanse.
To this version of me.
To this version of me.
Calibrate me.
Calibrate me.
Return me to the correct dimensions.
Return me to the correct dimensions.
So basically what that does is, like, say you have, like, all these different versions of you, right? Past lives, whatever. You have all these versions of you that have their own life, their own consciousness, but you're all connected because you're reincarnations of each other, and all time is now. So all the healing work you've done for your childhood, your teen, your friends, your family, your current situation, any version of you that has that now has received that healing as well. But say there's a version of you that is about to drown. That version of you won't get the healing that helps them not drown unless the reason they drowned was because of something that happened in their childhood or their teen or with their mom. That might help that version of you out. Mm-hmm. So it's like, do as much as we can, as far as we can, and then it helps it so it's way easier to do the other parts.
Yeah.
Okay, how does that feel now?
It became very clear. The air around me was pretty hazy, and then suddenly it's clear.
I will say I've never felt someone turn to liquid like that, and then wobbly, drop it like it's hot, and then through the portal, like, and it reminded me of those cups we used to have in like the 90s and 2000s where it was a collapsible cup, like a camping cup. It was like that. What the fuck was that, guys?
It's like a splat. Like, it looks like a Nickelodeon slime splat, and I'm just looking at it. And her eyes were like, one's over here and one's over here, and she's just like chilling. She's just like, with her little splat self, I don't get this.
Can you merge yourself with your Nickelodeon splat self?
Nickelodeon splat self, if you could please merge with my present form, that would be amazing.
It's like...
Interestingly enough, we have a crested gecko named Splat.
See? It's like, when I got back from quarantine or whatever, and I went into the office, the pictures that were on my wall was like, because I did medical folders and stuff, and I would take random pictures, and one was like a mouth with braces, and I made it scream, "You're not my real dad!" And I was like, oh, that's about biblical God. And then it was like this tree here and a robot with hearts, and I was like, huh. What do you fucking know?
That's great. So
okay, now what does it look like?
Do y'all know what Gumby is?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Gumby now. At least it has a shape, but but it's like, what is this version of you? I'm trying to figure out what it's for. It's like everything is shown for a reason.
Where's Pokey? Is what I got. That's the horse. Where's Pokey? The head is like slanted, so it's making it like this. I'm thinking of like the yellow Play-Doh mouth.
I see that as like the performance part of myself.
That makes sense. This is very claymation. This is very TV show.
I've always put on a show.
Animated, but that's not who you really are. Yeah.
Being goofy and being an actor and being a performer was like, I could do that and people would accept that, but not my real me.
How do you transmute that into authenticity so that the thing that you're naturally good at doesn't feel gross? MTV Celebrity Deathmatch Claymation.
I was just responding to that, like, what the fuck?
Gumby and Pokey, fight! Sorry.
Hell,
I mean, honestly,
yeah.
If you're going with Teenage Rage and then Fire in the Belly and then the Splat and then the Gumby and you're trying to transmute it, that's not too far out there to imagine a celebrity death match. So if you're, let's take your, I don't know if you want to take one of your parents or sibling or someone who harmed you or put rules on you or a teacher even, what celebrity claymation would they be?
The options are endless.
You could do tag team, back again. But just pick one and let's put you in the ring.
Marge Simpson.
Okay, it's Gumby versus Marge Simpson.
Howie. Or whatever the fuck she says. Homie, yeah, that guy. Only watched a couple episodes.
All right, how does that claymation fight go? Can you narrate it for us?
Oh my god. Oh, Gumby and Marge Simpson. Wow.
Fight!
It's like he's using her hair as a boxing.
Yes! Yes! And we can see it and feel it. Keep going.
Yeah. And then like it's like the Popeye. To the moon and she just goes. And there's like, it's like so far in the distance you can't see her anymore, but all you see is this.
This little poof of
it's like a fart.
Dust.
Okay. Do it again. Who's your next match?
Who is my next match? Oh, probably Homer Simpson.
Let's get him in there. Get in there. Yeah, get in there.
Oh, that one, he just ties him up in the ring ropes.
That sound you made, though? That sound you made was the death sound on Wreck-It Ralph. It was like...
Is it really?
I'm just saying. Careful. Yes, with the
thing.
Tombstone.
Yeah.
Zilla says I played the Simpsons video game and Marge always whipped her hair back and forth as like a move.
Invisible Seer says they're watching The Simpsons right now.
Of course you are.
I guess you're not such an invisible seer. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
That made me scratch right here, and this part of me right here on my body is connected to like my shoulders are father, mother, mother, hear me. Okay, so this past part here, can you the blue and the yellow are on Gumby's shoulder. Can you peel that Play-Doh or that clay off?
Oh, is it like in a cape?
No, it's like...
It's like a cape.
Oh, you're mad? And see, now that you said cape, it's like, oh, you're mad? Now be super mad. When you say
that's a hard one.
Are you scared that
What, the cape?
No, being mad.
You weren't allowed to be when you were younger?
Will I keep on
Were you always gaslit into thinking, like, it wasn't that bad, whatever you were mad about?
And that I was overly emotional and overreactive.
And that you were the problem for being mad?
Always.
Okay, so the songs are getting a little bit more angry. So that one is the Mother song, and it's like, are you scared that I'll try too much tobacco, or that I'll keep on hiking up my skirt? And it's like, I'm something, I'm losing my mind. Everything's fun. So that's progress.
So, you know that song with the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt show? Where it's like, unbreakable, she alive, damn it, it's a miracle. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Oh my God, I think you would love it. Because it's about a girl that was trapped in a bunker for, what was it, 10 years, Kat, or 20 years?
No, it was middle school till her 20s, so it's got to be around 10 years or so.
Okay, so about 10 years, and then she gets out and she knows, like, nothing. She was, like, 13 or something like that when she got put in this bunker.
The first episode, she goes and buys a pair of light-up Skechers and a JanSport backpack.
For 15 years, Mystic says. Okay, so this is that's the song I got. It's like you're still alive and you're still you. And you're doing the things anyway, the way you want to do them.
Yep.
But I will say, what Kate was saying, the other people, she's not in that bunker alone. It's like a cult, an underground cult thing. And the rest of the people that come out of that bunker go back to their existence beforehand. And Kimmy doesn't. She has a lot of amnesia, but she has a lot of rage, and it comes out in like really inappropriate times. And she just walks into New York City, gets a place to live, gets a job. She's unbreakable. She's unfuckwithable. But there's these like weird tinges of trauma that sneak up where she doesn't know where the fuck it comes from, and then she's embarrassed about this like
pretty much
huge
described
explosion.
Me lately. Like I have gotten to a point where I don't care. I don't care what other people believe. I don't care what my family believes. I need to live this life for me and me alone, and it feels good in that place. But yeah, there's these little pockets of trauma that pop up, and it's blindsiding.
Bubble pop.
Would you like to try my bubble pop healing? It makes it way more manageable. So, Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
Please activate Kate's.
Please activate Kate's
bubble pop healing.
Bubble pop healing.
So what it looks like whenever people are having mental health issues is like bubbles above their head right here. Yours was orange. I don't know what that means to you.
It was different. I thought it was different slime, but when she popped it, it was smoke.
Interesting.
Oh.
Not
like not
machine. But you know the run, the color run, where you hit the finish line and then it's like.
Oh yeah.
That's what that was.
I know what you mean.
Is this like other people's shit? Is that why it's fog, smoke, or whatever? Okay. Because it's like...
But it's stuff that she was carrying like it was her own. And like, I can't quite look at it, and I don't know why it's there, and it's a pocket of trauma, but it's someone else's trauma, and it's just like it was floating here. And then when you popped it, it was just like... But it's better out than in. That's gross, but that's the phrase.
No, it is. Absolutely. Yeah.
Was it mostly your mother?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's...
The emotion stuff?
Yeah, the emotion stuff.
Okay, the emotion manipulation.
Is that the orange cake?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's the trauma. It's the between the sacral and the solar. It's orange, and it's her mom.
Yeah, and that's where I've been sitting this entire session. Is right there. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they'll mean a different mental health stage, but this time it wasn't. Orange was definitely a mother. Father is like small, but it's back here, and it's dark blue.
She doesn't want to touch it.
Okay, bye. Sorry.
I put it as far away as I could so it could look teeny tiny, and it's way back there, and Kate still saw it. Awesome. Great.
And meanwhile, my team is like, it's fine.
I don't mean to see the things, but they see. They are there.
They still want to be seen.
Yes, I waved by at it, and it's still back there, so that's fine. I'll just have to, like, pretend like it's not there. Okay.
Oh, my.
It reminds me of Cards Against Humanity for some reason, like going like this and waiting for everybody to put all the cards down.
Yeah.
And it's like, is it safe to look yet?
They're
but
all
it's
down.
like waiting.
I just want to pop it. I just, like, that doesn't mean you have to look at it. It makes it more manageable. I just, like, I just want to flick it. I don't. You do you, though. Go away, Bubble. Okay.
Tracy, if you want her to
That's
pop
a
it or
very
flick it or whatever.
strange sensation.
What? The
It's like
popping of it?
It's that squeaky sound?
You talk into my secret, hidden, what I don't want to talk to.
It's like
I
that
can-
squeaky.
You know, it's like, and it's looking at me going, hello.
Because what will happen is my whatever spiritual eye or whatever will zoom in on it a bunch until I address it. So I have to address it somehow. So I'll be like, all right, bye. I'm addressing you and I'm telling you bye.
Creator of My Future wants to know how they can do one of these. We do them for free on Tuesday nights, the majority of the time on Tuesday nights. And then we have Zoom classes that we do together, which is pretty close to one-on-one, but, you know, not as close for a pretty manageable price. And then we both have dual sessions we do together that are, you know, if you're paying for our time, or separate things. Kate does spirit guides and I do trauma healing stuff as well. Tracy actually does trauma stuff as well, but I don't know what her sessions are or what her stuff is. Do you want to say if anybody's interested?
Yeah, it's all in my link tree. I do half hour, 1 hour, an hour and a half sessions, and they're usually a combination of readings, energy work, and coaching.
Cool. Yeah, so
all in my link tree in my bio.
So when you do, you said so energy reading and then cards. Is it tarot? Is it oracle? Is it a mix of both?
It's a combo. Yeah, it's a combo. It depends on what the client needs. I just go by intuitive messages. I ask what their spirit team needs, what they want me to use, and sometimes it's runes, sometimes it's cards, sometimes it's neither. Sometimes it's Reiki, sometimes it's something else. We just kind of go with what you need.
That's a really good balance of like the masculine and feminine ways of doing things, like the physical tools plus the energy plus the intuitive like guidance plus the physical plus the emotional connection. It's really good
I tried for a long time to like segment them, like do a Reiki session, do this,
it doesn't work.
Do that, and
because you gotta do what they need.
Because I would have a Reiki session and suddenly I'm doing a reading.
Yep.
Because that's what they needed in that moment, or I'm doing a reading and suddenly they need Reiki, or both, or all of it.
Fucking Plants 222 says that you're amazing at what you do.
Oh, thank you. Oh, hi.
You're here.
I'm not even looking at the comments. I'm like, oh, hey.
Okay, so we successfully distracted from the really dark blue bubble, but I'm bringing my attention back to it. Okay, so this is on my shelf because I pick weird spots to do sessions or lives, and it usually like has to do with what's in the room. Mm-hmm. So it's this. This is a little jelly guy. A little jelly guy from my kids. And that's your little blue trauma thing, but it's a light blue instead of the dark. And it's got little squishy legs. So I just wanted to introduce you to your bubble. Anything else you want to do with this, or
I don't know what to do with. I think that's the problem. I don't know what to do about that.
Flick it. That's what she said.
That's what I want to do.
If that's what you want to, maybe just give it a flick. Let's see.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much, because I keep zooming in on it no matter how many times I tell it bye.
And I know it's not going away, so we must do something about it. So let's see.
I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna pop it.
Ooh. Ooh.
I don't know.
Oh my god, so now it's the commercial, the Orbitz lady, and it's like, clean, dirty mouth. Like, whatever the fuck. It's like, you let liquor. And she's like, clean up your dirty mouth.
Oh. That's weird because whenever I popped it, I saw the blue go circle around your head and give you a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
So whatever that is, and then it went away.
She's gonna cry again.
I'm sorry. I just make people cry no matter what I do. I'm just kidding. Sorry. I've made people cry at work. It's also messing me up too because I thought that we were mutuals, Tracy. And I was like, I remember her videos. And then it didn't say that I followed, like, I had to follow you on here.
I've had that happen a couple of times where there's people that I have been mutuals with, I know I'm mutuals with, and suddenly I don't see their stuff, and I go to their page, and I've miraculously unfollowed them.
Can we heal that since it's coming up, if that's tripping you up?
Yeah, because it's happened a couple of times.
Can we look at TikTok, and can we see? Or is it Tracy? Is it TikTok? I feel like it's TikTok.
I think it's TikTok.
It's a lot of snappings. It's a lot of snapping. Kate. That's what it feels like. Where it's like, do you do the thing? I don't know. Do you do that?
Move it.
Yeah.
She's. You do your snapping healing.
I'm very much like a hand. Everything is. Even when I'm talking, it's like I look back at my videos and I'm like,
I love it. I love it. You also like to do the.
Yeah. You must hear what I have to say.
For emphasis. That's what I got. It's like, excuse me. I have something to say to you.
Yeah. Please don't scroll.
Very polite, but also don't do it.
Just don't. Love you, bye.
I'm going to be really, really, really obvious with my energy manipulation here. But you're choosing to stay, but also you're not. So, be clear? Be clear. Yeah. Do you want to talk about what that was, or just...
I think it really represented just my ideology of my dad.
Okay.
Because he's very... My parents would say that he's the disciplinarian.
Why do you say it in that way? Okay.
Because that's what they would say. Oh, he was the disciplinarian, my mom was the soft one, when it was actually the opposite.
Your mom has all the puppet strings.
My mom has all the power. Yeah. Yeah. And my dad that's where he stands.
Oh, I see.
And that's kind of gross, too.
It is.
Because, like, for me personally, as we're being vulnerable, like, whenever my stepfather would push me down the fucking stairs, I was upset that my mom didn't stand up and do something about it. Like, how could you sit there and watch? Actually, one of the lives I had to heal was people were being oppressed or, harmed, and I didn't speak up. I didn't stand up, and I stood in the background at a safe distance and just didn't get involved. And that was a big trauma life I needed to clear up from my soul.
Yeah. I call that the second crime.
Do you think your dad, is your dad still alive? Mm-hmm. Do you think that pop, like that little flick, how do you think that might affect his awareness of everything? Does he know that he was in the background and let things happen? Or is he so far hidden that he doesn't even know or realize?
I think there is a part of him that is fully aware of what is going on, but he is incapable emotionally of dealing with it. So he just keeps going.
Yeah, I got
that's
just
my
keep
perception
swimming.
of it.
I get this, like
and it's like this, and he doesn't. I don't.
Yeah.
It's It just keeps swimming with Dory, where she's like, I just don't remember, and it's like by finding Dory, she actually can remember.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a mental disorder; she actually could remember, and she like gained consciousness.
Yeah. There's no self-aware. Like, neither of them are very self-aware. It's all very much hinged on external. Everything is external. Everything is stimulation. Everything is...
So, we can't heal them. We don't want to. We want them to do their own fucking shit.
Yeah.
But I keep looking, like, right here. Like, there's nothing to look at. Literally nothing. It's a wall. And then Ben's going to be putting up a shelf, so there's marks on the wall. The marks on the wall. Do you see the marks on the wall? Can we make it clear? How do you want... I know we can. I want you to. Like, so they can see the marks on the wall.
Oh, the writing on the wall?
The writing on the wall, thank you. It's
Okay.
It's not doing anything to them. It's just, let's make it a little bit clearer so they can deal with their own shit before they pass over, and then you have to feel guilt. That's what I get. It's a bunch of, like, once they pass over, they're going to figure out what they did, and when they did, then I'm going to have to forgive them and let them be my ancestors or spirit guides or whatever. There's, like, this weird looming energy of, like, I don't want to force them to look at things. I want to heal for myself. But since you are what you are and do what you do, there's this weird feeling of, like, once they're on the other side, great, they'll realize, but then I'm going to have to fucking deal with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Another fucking song. Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble. Yeah.
Yeah, and I get Power by Kanye West. That's interesting.
Get in there.
Yeah.
What's the Power by Kanye West?
No one man should have all that power.
Oh, yeah. So we move past the rage and we're into this, like, weird hip-hop genre. So this is, like, I would say this is when you started to find your authenticity and you moved past just the rock and roll and you started to enjoy yourself at bars. It looks like at bars.
Yeah.
Wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby. Yeah. So that's early 20s?
Yeah.
Okay.
This, is this like angst? Is that what this emotion, or not really emotion, feeling would be described as? Where it's like, I see, like, as you're like, I see everything so clear now.
I can see clearly now. Mm-hmm. You put all of your emotion, it looks like you drink or smoke or whatever. Maybe you don't anymore, but you used to, if not.
Yeah.
And then a song would come on and you would totally like, I don't know. Did you ever watch Sex and the City?
A little bit, yeah.
There's this one episode where they go off the island on the barge to wherever the fuck to judge a fireman's contest, and Charlotte gets so fucking drunk and she's just on the floor by herself like, I love this song. Yeah, it's a lot of, you're in your head and all the thoughts are meditating. It's like cognitive, just like bum, 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 and you're just kind of like in a flow, liquid. Mm-hmm. You're liquid again and dancing.
Yeah. That would have been me. But all the while having massive amounts of guilt because if it was a Saturday night, I was going to church in the morning. Yeah, it was very dualistic.
So the liquid feeling, is it just being out of the box that your parents put you in?
Yeah.
It's like in a lava lamp. You said box and then liquid and then max. Cats are liquid. They fit in every container.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So is this more like a cat form instead of a
Gumby form? No,
she already ruled the fucking Gumby form. That motherfucker. Through the bones. Gumby? Yes. Oh my god, the death drops that Gumby could do.
Oh my god. Get the chair. So, I forgot what was said before that.
Oh, it was the
cat form.
It's liquid.
The cat form.
Is it a cat form? Yeah. It's fitting into all these different boxes and containers. My last MySpace, I just posted about the Helio ringtones with the MySpace, My very last MySpace, my name was Kitty with a K, Cocktail. And then my backdrop, because we did HTML. My backdrop was like cats and teacups. And my profile picture was a cat inside a pint glass, like this. And it was Kitty Cocktail. It's very this version of you.
Yeah.
Can you pull? You're in the pint glass right now. Can you
it's like do a tap. Do you break the pint glass?
Yes, she needs to break it, but
because I'm stuck.
She's stuck.
I'm stuck. It's like that.
It's like I put myself in this beer glass, but now what the fuck do I do?
Yeah.
Along Unicorn, we all had minors in HTML during MySpace.
We did. Yeah. It's like but it's comfortable.
Kate gets really distracted.
I'm sorry. I do this every time.
I did too.
I do this every time.
I'm so rude. I don't even pay attention. I just keep going. Like people send me a gift, I don't even say thank you because I'm just like.
Okay, I know this might sound like weird or violent or whatever, but I'm like, slam yourself against a wall.
You're like
break the glass. Yeah. Like break the glass. Oh, you're doing it.
So now I see myself still in the glass rolling.
They see me
towards
rolling.
the wall.
Oh my god.
God, your team is fun.
I'm on a hill now, rolling downhill and picking up speed.
Yeah, and it's like, where's the wall?
Picking up speed. Okay, another story. Someone dared me when I was in elementary school to roll down a hill on top of a barrel, and I broke my collarbone because idiot. So you're rolling. Done. At least you're in the barrel. So
can you put your hand down in front of the barrel so it'll have a wall? Because the wall keeps being chased away.
It does, yeah.
That's really weird.
Oh, she doesn't want to break free in that.
I hit the wall and it doesn't break.
I hit a wall.
Because now it's the hand.
Never felt so low. Okay. Oh.
Put a spiky glove on. Put one of your spikes on.
Ooh, like your shoes.
Oh, what are they? Oh, the pins. I just saw a TikTok where they were, this is how you break open a window. And you take a ballpoint pin and you just go, and it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yes. It's real.
We have now shifted to a cliff.
Ugh. I hate this. Hold
on. Do you want to roll off the cliff? Because, yeah, it looks like you'll run towards it and then, you're like, okay. Like, does that make sense? And you'll go to the top. Yeah, and then, you'll go to the top and roll down, and then you're like, I got y'all, okay.
That's what my self-sabotage looks like.
Okay. So it's like, I'll do it.
But I have been, interestingly enough, with this store situation, I have had multiple opportunities to self-sabotage, and I have consciously not done it. So it's like this time we're going to jump off the cliff, and we're going to break the glass, and we're going to move.
Yeah, I feel like you need to do it, jump. Or roll, I feel like you need to roll.
I know you planned it. Did you think it Your crystal ball ain't so crystal clear.
Interesting. Now you're just now
I'm on a bunch of rocks.
Yeah, looking up at the cliff. Oh god. Looking at the cliff and you're just like,
well, this is not a cliffhanger.
It's a nice view. A really nice view. Got ocean waves, seagulls.
I got womb with a view.
Interesting.
I'll take my life's in shambles on the rocks.
It's the rocks look like a uterus lining to me.
Oh, it's your own womb. This is the fire in the belly. This is like Inception City.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck? We're back in the fucking. What the fuck
We
is
lost a lot of
this?
things in the fire.
What
So
the
full
fuck?
circle.
Yeah.
Full circle.
I can't lose you, babe.
But now the fire can burn on its own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's nice, a nice little controlled campfire, and it's like by the ocean. Cake by the ocean.
And you can,
Okay.
I can make it bigger or smaller as I need to.
That's what she said. I thought that my guides communicated in a lot of songs. How the fuck do you, like, have a regular conversation with all of that in your head?
But I'm a singer.
Oh, my God.
I was trained in singing, dancing, acting, performing.
That's the performer part. So your guides don't even just give you a song for a clue. It's confirmation song. Here's a song for a clue. Here's the next message. This is the timeline. Here's the music you were listening to at this age. Da, da, da. I'm like, holy.
Oh, you should hear, like, when I do readings, the stories that I have in my head are just like, and then they did this, and then they did this, and oh, they should do this next, and oh, they said that, and oh, they should stop saying that. Yeah. It's fun.
It's like your team's like, oh, Kat likes this singing, so give her all the song messages.
Mm-hmm. I'm still getting that song by The Weeknd, the Fire song, and it's specifically like we lost a lot of things in the fire. And then I don't know what I used to know what he said after that.
Can we do?
So it took a while for me to find you. Sorry.
Equivalent to Amethyst healing, but can we get all her shit back, clean it up? I mean, she can do it. Amethyst doesn't have to do it.
Your nails grow really long and they claw your things back. I don't want to tell you your truth, but that's what it looks like. I would love for you to confirm it because I hate telling people like this is what you do.
I got the worst song for that one.
Say that again.
It looks like your fingernails grow really long and it like takes your stuff back, like soul fragments from your family members, empowerment boundaries back, like Kat's doing.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah,
but it's like you grow them out like this.
They're my Reiki claws.
Oh, okay,
nice.
I do this.
Okay.
You can. It entangles things very nicely.
So do it to Tracy's stuff. All of Tracy's stuff.
Throughout time and space.
It's like, come to mama.
Yeah.
It's come to daddy. It's come to daddy with the Aphex twins. Come to daddy.
Oh. It plays that song. It's like, choke me like you hate me, but you love me. Low key, you want to date me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice, very nice.
Nicely done.
I think are they stuck on your fingernails? Or is this like decorative stuff on your fingernails?
No.
Like
for real, or
spiritual nails, sorry. There's planets.
I am stuck on Band-Aid brand because Band-Aid's stuck on me.
There are planets on, I don't know how else to say this. There are planets on your nails, on your spiritual nails. And it's like, yeah, there's Saturn. And it's like, what does this mean?
Tracy, can you say spirit if it's in my highest good?
Spirit if it's in my highest good.
Please allow me to remember who the fuck I am.
Please allow me to remember who the fuck I am. I've always been a little afraid to ask that question.
Not really sure what a Gorgon is, but that's a name that I got just now.
I don't know what that is.
Me either. I know what it is in a video game.
Medusa was a Gorgon.
Medusa.
And Medusa has been coming to me a lot lately.
Well, she's really good.
And ignoring her.
That's a shocker.
Medusa. Oh,
I've been ignoring her. No, it scares the shit out of me. Are you kidding?
I'm kind of busy, Medusa.
can you like come back later?
Leave a message with Janet.
Janet doesn't even want that job.
I can do that, Janet.
My oldest child is a soul fragment of Medusa, so just a little bit, but there's a lot of people that are.
I have also.
Cajun says she will keep bugging you. Sorry, what were you saying, Tracy?
The Oracle of Delphi.
Is
There
that
was
in the
always
Matrix?
something there. No, it was.
No, I'm serious. I'm not.
No.
I'm not.
So somebody
Oh,
said, "Come back when your hair ain't out of control." Medusa. Fucking love Jimmy B.
No, that's a no.
Trick Nikki said, "Oh my, I got
Oracle of
that
Delphi.
Oracle of Delphi."
Oracle of Delphi was in Greece, in Delphi, and she was like one of the most renowned oracles, and she would sit above the vents of the volcano, inhaling all of the noxious gas that would come up, and she would speak from that state. And
Hits from the bomb.
yeah,
Bro,
capital
listen.
T, capital B, like the bomb.
Listen. Let me drop some hype shit on you.
Bro. You got some shit going on.
Can you merge yourself with the Oracle, please?
Makes me touch my hair. Do you need to be merged with Medusa too?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Both forms.
Because I don't typically touch my hair, but I have like a piece of it. Yeah, you can kind of see it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see it.
So it's weird.
Okay, so Spirit, if it's in my highest good, merging with my fragment forms of Medusa and the Oracle of Delphi.
All at the same time? Hell yeah. If I knew it was going to be that kind of party, I would have stuck
Sure.
my dick in the mashed potatoes.
The peanut butter.
Your guides like to have front and center show. Like, I keep like, hey, I want to sit back and let them talk. This is interesting. And it's like, what?
There's a bubble back here. Oh, you mean this bubble? Right here? The one right here?
Yeah. It's because I ignored them for so fucking long. They had to get that loud and that obnoxious. They're like, 35 years? Are you fucking kidding me? You ignored us for 35? Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Hey, some people ignore them their whole life, so.
Yep.
Oh, do this. Oh, while you're merged with all the things. Oh, that's from the volcano, by the way. Okay. I just say, hey, Spirit, if it's in my highest good,
Spirit, if it's in my highest good.
please apply all the healings I did between me and my team.
Please apply all of the healings that I did between me and my team
35 years ago.
35 years ago.
And then ripple that shit forward into the now.
And then ripple that shit forward into the now.
Because I ain't got time for all that.
I don't have time for all that shit.
Okay, do you bake a lot? Or not a lot, just like, do you bake?
Yeah.
You do? Okay, can you knead the dough of your people?
Oh.
Did you guys, while you guys are doing, did you guys see the flashes in my fucking thing? It made me look like I had green screen. And it was like, you know how like when you do green screen and then it just does like this weird flash of shadow?
Yeah. That's weird. I thought it was lighting, Kat. Was it not lighting?
Nope.
Weird.
Okay, knead your dough and stuff.
Knead the dough. Add water. That's weird. Make it less dry.
They're stabbing in the back on the right side. You saw hats? They saw. It was definitely the guides because it was connected to all of that. But there's like, I don't know if you have to push something through or if this is the knife to go in the cookie dough, which you wouldn't use a knife. I don't know what that is, but it's right here in the back here. Oh,
Is it a rolling?
Can you pull the knife that you it's like, we'll forgive her, but she stabbed this knife in her back.
Yeah, you want to take that knife out of my back, please? Thank you.
No. You need to take it out of their back.
Oh. Interesting.
There we go.
One of them has a rolling pin because I'm like, does she need to use the rolling pin?
It's like somebody said no.
I was just helping, guys.
There was only one guy that felt backstabbed.
Was it the chef?
No, because he's the one with the thing.
Rolling pin?
Right? The bowling?
Yeah.
No, maybe it is the chef. One of your guides was pissed, the rest of them forgave. Which they don't have emotions like that. Make some pancakes with your guides. Because it even had the Gumby face on it.
Yes, it did!
That's funny.
It's like a team building exercise. Like,
Trustful.
Gumby! Hey, I'm Gumby, you remember me?
So is it guides or is it ancestors?
The whole team.
I think they're the same. Like, you have a team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have a team and they're all there. Ancestors, guides, deities, all that, spirits. They're all part of a team. It was Colonel Mustard with the knife. Sorry. Cano.
Which person, going back to the celebrity death match, because Gumby came up, who would you picture as Colonel Mustard in the celebrity death match? Don't tell me who, but like, who is the Colonel Mustard?
That's a hard one. I don't know.
Try this. Say, Spirit, please release all soul fragments.
Spirit, please release all soul fragments.
Between myself and the Colonel Mustard.
Between myself and the Colonel Mustard.
Wrapped in divine justice.
Wrapped in divine justice.
Love, light, and forgiveness.
Forgiveness.
And return them to their rightful owners at this time.
And return them to their rightful owners at this time.
Hey, what
kind of hugged and stabbed?
What kind of relationship if this is too personal, just tell me to fuck off, but like, what kind of relationship did you have with the pastor of your church?
Which one?
I don't know. There's one. Whenever that you said Colonel Mustard, it showed me one that was kind of bald, not completely bald. He was wearing his little suity suit, the black ones.
Yeah, that would have been one of the first churches that we went to.
Okay.
It's like, it's a hug. You both hug each other and you both stab each other in the back. But you must have known him in a different life to be a guide.
Yeah, because that doesn't... Because back then I would have been too young. Well, maybe past life.
It makes me go, which one actually had your best interest in mind?
None of them.
None of them?
None of them. Well...
I was going to say, there's one, like, he kind of leans his head back because he's, like, older.
There's an intense energy around this. It's, like, really still, very focused on the legs, very sitting on the floor. A lot of energy in the in the head space, a lot of energy around. It's, like, feeling the movement of the church. It's like some weird, and then it reminds me of the Umbrella Academy, the first season with the Vanya character, which is like the energy moving, like play the violin, energy movement. It makes you feel like you're feeling the spirit, but it's all manipulative.
I know who it is now.
Okay.
Yeah.
It even shows me this, which is my thing, but it's like this, like different hues.
So this would have been the church that I attended. It was a Pentecostal evangelical church that actually did believe in prophesying and healing, and they had me pegged as one of their prophets.
Prophets, okay, yep.
Well, you're in work a little bit.
I get the song
Tomato,
like,
tomato.
Love, Delphi. Sorry.
It's like very, you either love me or hug me. Bring it in. Oh, would you loosen up? Would you? I don't know if you need to like tell them to go away or whatever this is, but I keep stimming with my hands, and I don't normally.
Break the soul contract where you allowed them to be on your team, your spiritual team.
Oh. Okay, spirit. We need to break that soul contract.
No, you need to do it with your hands. You need to do it the Tracy way.
Mm.
Let me stretch.
No, it's good. They're getting
You're
it.
using your nails when you do that too. It's a long script.
I feel like punching him in the face.
She'll let you. Hold on.
Okay. Thank you. It's like a bitch slap. I just
It's
do
funny
that.
because Tracy wants to do this.
You want to brawl? There you go. There you go. Take your face off.
Yeah, that's much better.
You can punch him if you want. That's
okay, I would like to. Thank you.
Catch him. Tracy, can you either physically do that or copy and paste that to anyone else that's on your team that wormed their way in there that doesn't belong?
You know what's interesting about that? I had somebody tell me today that they were dealing with their spirit team and they had somebody come in that looked like me that was not me.
Intense energy vampire cleanse now.
Yeah.
So spirit if it's in my highest good.
Spirit if it's in my highest good.
Please apply.
Please apply.
The intense energy vampire cleanse.
The intense energy vampire cleanse.
To my entire energy imprint.
To my entire energy imprint.
And all forms and versions of me.
And all forms and versions of me.
And lock that shit down.
And lock that shit down.
So if someone wormed their way in through either when you were drinking or being, like having empathy or in a session, even if they didn't mean to, 1, let's kick everybody out that doesn't belong. 2, we need to break contracts. 3, you got to mend up whatever fucking holes are there because you don't want any kind of wormholes letting anybody in. So do you want to walk through that or do you want to just say, hey, all of that we just talked about, can you do that?
Yep, all of that we just talked about, just do that.
You have a lot of hand movements.
Oh, yeah.
I do. I do.
God,
who in the Coven did that? In the American Horror Story Coven? It's just like...
Oh, I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've watched that.
It's very bad.
Maybe watch it again.
I keep wanting to do that one. So who's not gone? Or does she just need to merge with this form of her? I don't know what this is.
The guy with the head. The guy with the leaned back head. Who's a pastor.
Why doesn't he leave?
I feel... oh, it's making me cough. That's weird.
It made me cough when we first started talking about him.
It's like he had your best interest in mind in the beginning. If you don't fuck off. It's like he had your best interest in mind and then it like went away. I don't know. This seems like you were like a little kid though.
Oh, shame, know your name.
What's
This,
that?
but it was this. Did he like... so they had you chosen as like a prophet or whatever the fuck. And then did they shame you for not stepping into?
Not overtly. It was very manipulative, and because I was a single mom, I couldn't do all of the things. I couldn't take the time out to be in the church all the time, and it was just, oh, that's disappointing that you can't be here for that.
Gross.
It is gross. But it's repetitive.
Okay, so there's more to this, Tracy, than just healing yourself. There's something for this whole like collective energy of this.
Yeah.
That you can do. So if you were as ballsy as you are now in that version of you, what would you have done? The you now, in that position again, with unlimited abilities, what would you do?
Well, I wouldn't be going to church.
But just that to like heal it or whatever.
Yeah.
To break it apart, to justice it, to whatever. I see your fingernails turning into the snakes. And it's kind of like, but it's not in a like venomous way. It's in a it's like in a seek and bring it all out. It's that same kind of claw thing, but it's going around the like the pews and the walls and the congregation and into the purses and the wallets and bringing everybody's shit for them to look at. It's very that.
Oh, interesting. Very Medusa.
Oh, it's for your bonfire.
Oh. Seeking out all the...
That's why you had all those bubbles of other people's trauma. It's like that's what you do. But it's not, if you burn it, does it make it to where it like brings it to their awareness? Because you don't want to just heal it for them.
Right.
Like that's not your job, unless it is, unless that's something you do.
Yeah, it is something I do.
What do you see, Kate?
With which part? Because I'm getting a lot with this scene. And I'm like zoning in and out of it because there's so much that I see with it. Like I get music and songs, and I see the snakes like gathering the trauma and eating it for the fire to like transmute it. And you know the song that's like da 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 down down down. Show me the reason. No, can you be the one to hold and not let me go? It's called like Lose Control by Medusa.
I need your love. Is it? I need your
Is it really?
Yep. Da, da, da.
Okay.
I need your love. So it's God, I don't know. It's like a seek and destroy type thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's very much. It feels like that.
And I also feel like I can program them to do it on a regular basis.
Yes, but I will want to give you fair warning just because we had to undo a lot. Like we'd find stuff that we autopiloted.
Yeah.
Back whenever, like centuries ago, and we're like, I got the door tour. Like,
what a great idea.
I'll just autopilot it. And then we had to clean off all the stuff that was autopiloted because we got amnesia and then someone corrupted the system. Just throwing that out there. Like, set up an automatic thing, but make it to where you can
monitor it.
Yeah. You get dings and stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's interesting because they're just going to town.
Yeah.
This is not just your church.
No. Well, and I went to a lot of churches.
I have to keep holding my mouth.
Yeah.
So that, like, you guys have a chance to talk. I don't know what that is, but it's like, and it's not someone putting a hand over your mouth. It's literally like.
Yeah.
Like a gasp? Like.
I think one of the team members, instead of talking through me, they're like stopping it so you guys can do whatever you're seeing because it's very visual. Like you need to talk about it.
Okay, I'm going to speed it up because this is going to take days.
It's going to take forever.
Spirit of Tanaska, please speed this up by 10 trillion years or however long necessary.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of your guys was like, it's still going to take 2 days.
Okay.
So whatever this is, it's going to take 2 days to come to fruition, I guess.
Okay.
But I feel weird that Kat's like...
I'll keep an eye on it. I don't think I'll not be able to keep an eye on it. It's pretty present.
Okay, so now it's moving my eyes while I do that.
Okay, and I get the song part, that's like down, down, down. Da, da, da. Down, down, down. Is it like more, this is only the surface? Do you need to go below the surface? Yeah. Can you send them to below the surface?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like it's like an ant colony too.
Yeah.
Are my eyes on one of her snake things? Not that like you took them or anything, but like it really made me dizzy.
Would it make sense if I said that they're on their the eyes are on their tongues?
Mm-hmm. Like
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna speed it up again. Spirit of his majesty, please speed this up by 10 trillion years or however long necessary.
Ooh.
I need to ripple it.
What part of Tracy has the stitches in the eyes and the stitches on the mouth?
So I had to ripple it really quick. I get something about a bug. Does that make sense?
It sounds like crickets. It's like in the field.
Do you know what she's talking about, Tracy? Makes me touch my hair again.
It's a horror movie.
Oh, Hocus Pocus had a character like that.
Yeah, the zombie guy.
That she buries
alive.
Yeah.
Oh, get the skeletons out of the closet. That was a weird way to get to that. Why didn't they just send me skeletons?
Send your snakes to the skeletons. Interesting.
Why would they go through all of that to tell me skeletons in the closet? For fuck's sake.
It happens in every reading that I have, Kat. Every single one.
Just like, she's gonna get it. And you're like, what?
Yes. And it's like, maybe Tracy would have got it, but I would, no, you don't need to show me all the things. No. It's like weird. I don't know why they do that. Well, I do. They be doing that.
They literally could have made me like them bones.
Skeleton in a closet.
Yeah, and no, it's like, it's specifically this. Okay. Hocus Pocus, the zombie. What?
Okay, so I'm gonna ask my spirit team to be a lot clearer and more concise and like more specific.
Most of the time they are. It's this one guide. I don't know if he's usually up front in the rodeo, but it's like he doesn't know how to do the things. He
looks like a puppet. He looks like a puppet because he's very mechanical. Ow. He made me hit my elbow, I guess. It's very mechanical, though.
I'm not recognizing this guy.
It makes me go back to that old guy. That old pastor guy that I keep seeing.
It's making me do this. It's real creepy. And Olive's hand is underneath the door like, let me at him.
So...
Olive's also grabbing papers. One of my kids put papers under the door for me to look at. Like coloring. It was amethyst. And now Olive's at the papers like, give them to me.
Send those snakes to that guide. And if it's good for you, it's not going to eat it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just going to be like, oh, hey, other guide, what's up?
No, they're eating
I hear dinner bells. I hear dinner bells.
Yeah, I see them, like, wrapping up the legs and around the torso and around the arms.
I'm being eaten by a boa constrictor.
Because I never noticed that guide before.
It's gross.
So what the fuck is that?
Oh, that's why it wasn't in the message. Because your team is super clear.
Yeah.
So that guide...
was not supposed to be there. I feel like it's like they were standing next to the guide room, to the guide house, whatever.
Yeah.
Different people have different things, but it's like I feel like they were standing next to it, like pretending to do the things. Like don't pay attention to the fact that I'm not in the guide house. Yeah, yeah. Like just I'm over here. I'm always over here, guys. Like, you know, I'm always out of the house. It's too stuffy in there.
It's like that one Rick and Morty episode where it's the aliens that make themselves, they put themselves into your brain as a memory, but they're actually parasitic aliens. But they make you have all of these memories about them.
Take it out of your mental
but they're all good.
Room, please. Can you take it out of your mental space room, please? Thank you.
What? How are they going to know? How are they going to know?
Are they gonna know? Are they gonna know?
That makes my tits itch. What the fuck?
Now I
God.
have to adjust
Oh.
because now the mine are
Oh, what is that?
Can you send your snakes after all forms and versions of him that are in, like, your parts of you?
Ew.
Like, reproductive, titties, like...
everything.
And it's not saying that he did anything to you physically. It's just he's
no,
been in your head, and it's like the shin bone's connected to the knee bone. The knee
well,
bone.
it's lecherous. It's like a parasite.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh.
Wow. That was a little more.
Than you thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
The writing is clear on the wall.
Did you,
Now, so
what? Sorry.
I interrupted you.
Nah, I kind of don't remember. Oh, do you feel lighter? Is that what
like
you're... Okay.
I felt a significant shift, even in my like physical sight.
That's very, that's a heavy presence.
I got bullshit floaters. Sorry, gross, but
Send your snakes after the fucking floaters, because if there's an S on that...
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I think you might have to clean off your snakes, because this is a lot, and they're getting really big.
It's like one of
and
the people that
fat
have the pet snakes that act like
Kind of dirty.
they're like.
So, like, do your, whenever, just do your house cleanse to them, and
Yeah.
it looks like that'll be good enough. You know what the fuck you're doing, sorry. It's just like I see them. I just want to make sure, because it's like they look like they were kind of in pain.
All
like-
suggestions are always welcome.
Okay.
This
Yes.
reminds me of waxing when you clean the wax leaves.
Yeah,
like
that's
plants.
exactly what I saw too. It's like you take them and go.
Okay, but with that flick, with that gunk, you can feed that to it doesn't have to be wasted, as we know in
Yeah.
more in the witchcraft realm of things than the energy craft, because the energy craft everybody wants to do light, love, and forgiveness, but the
Right.
majority of the witch, they're like, oh, don't. I keep hearing don't throw that away.
That's good trauma there. That's good trauma.
Who throws that away?
It's part of a good trauma.
I have my plants programmed to eat anything negative, anything that doesn't serve our family and anyone who walks onto the property as fertilizer.
Yeah.
That's fucking
no
cool.
word of a fucking lie. The moment I did that, within a month, they all tripled in size. It's the craziest shit
They're
I've
like,
ever
nom,
seen.
nom, 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 nom.
And every once
fucking
in a while,
delicious.
I just have to go. I just have to go through. And
How did we get so lucky? No,
no,
to be in this house. No, meals every
Need
day.
some water. Can I get you some ladybugs?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, guys, this is the life.
This is great. This is great.
Yeah.
What plant is that and why? He's real fucking happy to be there.
Yep.
Is it?
I'm trying to figure out what kind of plant it is.
I want to say
But it doesn't
monstera, but
it doesn't have any flowers on it, and I wanted to say Venus flytrap, but it's not a Venus flytrap. It's who is the big beefy guy? If I said the plant, that's the big beefy guy. That's hey guys, it's the
is it
best.
elephant?
It's the jasmine. It's a Tibetan jasmine plant
Does it
that
have
normally would
blooms on
not fucking grow here. It does get blooms, and then there's also the hibiscus.
Ooh.
This
That
one
one
doesn't
didn't
have
do.
bloom. You have
No,
hibiscus. This one doesn't have blooms.
Yeah. It doesn't have blooms. It hasn't bloomed.
Okay.
It's only bloomed once since I've had it.
He's just a big beefy boy.
Yeah. Just
He really be liking it.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's this is the best.
It's like the ultimate retirement plan for a
Yeah.
They're all in retirement homes, every single plant.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about a fucking thing anymore.
Ooh. Ow.
That's healing something. What did you just do? Because it just moved stuff through your back.
I just hit my shin. And then my ankle and foot cramped.
Support system. Left? Was it the left?
Left, yeah.
And back to the mom again. Why? Snap back to reality. Oh, this goes gravity. Oh. We're done with you. Why?
Do we need to send your snakes to your mom?
To your family lineage.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh my God, they're your toes. What? What?
Are they like sucking on your toes? Is that what this is?
No, they're like,
growing.
my toes are a part of them.
Yes.
Oh my God, I thought they were sucking on your toe. It's not. It's
No.
your toenails. It's your spiritual toenails. Oh, Athos said, could you make a video about programming plants?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Yeah,
We'll
super easy.
Okay.
Oh, now the Medusa song is playing again. Just let me know. But it's like the upbeat part.
It's like,
Yeah.
if Medusa had a tambourine. It's like, yes,
Oh, fuck.
yes, now we're doing the work. And it's getting fucking hot in here. Holy.
Yeah.
So take off all your clothes. Have them eat the the shielding, the blankets, the disguises. The disguises. Whoa. Well, that's interesting.
That's weird.
I need
Oh, can you send them to the spaces in between? I couldn't figure out while I was looking at my hair. I'm just looking at it, and it's like, oh, spaces
and also
between.
clean out the spaces in between your toes too.
As soon as she said that, that's exactly what I thought. I'm like, okay, go.
Harley, ADHD heaven with the songs.
Harley, you should have heard the fucking beginning of this live.
Oh my God, it was great.
Tracy's team is like making me a jukebox and Kate a jukebox. Like
You all get a
fucking
playlist.
business.
You get a
You
playlist.
get a
You get a playlist.
All right, look under your seats. You have playlists.
You all have
The
playlists.
playlist is our podcast. You're just gonna have to listen to it over and over again if you really
You
want
are
to rock
welcome.
out. It's available on Spotify. It's our own personal playlist.
And literally everywhere else. Anchor, Amazon.
The Medusa playlist.
Medusa playlist. La da da.
Heaven.
Ooh, yeah, they're going in the
heaven.
walls and
Okay,
all the
so
little nooks and crannies.
Spirit of
yeah,
Magic
Harley
is-
said heaven. So can you send your so you did your finger snakes
Mhm.
to the religion. You did your toe snakes to the lineage. Can you send your hair snakes to the heaven and hell realms?
Gladly.
Can you just like Tracy's just standing there like this? And all of the snakes are like
Yeah, it's like
I feel like it's like the biblical
jazz
realm.
hands.
yeah, the biblical heaven and hell.
Oh,
like the
yeah.
quote unquote.
Okay, that feels better.
Okay.
Harley, Spirit of Magic, go play my playlist.
Yes. So many people like will joke and they'll be like, I was trying to ask Siri or Alexa for something and I said spirit instead, and I'm like, that's the point. Like it's just like that, but it's just funny because we quote unquote mess up all the time.
Yeah.
Who
Hey,
steeples
hey,
their
Spirit.
hands? Who in your life steeples their hands a lot?
I do.
Really? So I was gonna say that's who you need to send the snakes to next
That's fine.
To myself?
Yes.
to clean. It's like a clean off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Makes sense. You did the inside. Now you got to do the outside.
There's a lot in the head
oh
area.
my God! It's your tongue.
Interesting.
It's a lot on your head.
Yeah. It's like
Get
a
my back.
big. It's like a big Pluto tongue.
Reeves and ask if please speed this up by 10 trillion years or unnecessary.
Ooh.
What an interesting little thing you are, Tracy. Tracy's like, I don't want to see any of it ever, thanks. And then it's like, here's all of it.
Here's all of it. Oh, and by the way, here's this too.
I'm rippling it outwards because it just keeps going and going and going.
Yeah.
Root and Ritual said, Kat, you're hilarious. I would love to take credit for this, but these were Tracy's, guys. I can't take credit for this. They keep like literally every time. Yes, every time you see me go like this, if that's Tracy's guides. It's like, oh.
What about sharks with lasers?
Freaking lasers.
Freaking lasers.
I want a shark with freaking lasers. Too much to ask.
They're in your ocean. On the beach with the rock and the thing.
Yeah.
Where do you send them to? What's the point? Because your snakes do all the things, so what's the point of the sharks with the lasers? They're just cool?
They're just cool. Because really, like, who wouldn't want to say, oh, by the way.
Oh, it's like a distraction. It's like I've got sharks with freaking lasers. Like,
I'm like, oh, that's so cool, snakes.
Yeah, it's like a deflection. Like,
when,
look over
isn't
here
Medusa in
while
the
I do
caves?
this.
Isn't Medusa in the caves in the beach? Isn't that
Well,
a
yeah,
thing?
she's a Greek deity, so it was all along the ocean. Oh.
Harley, I want sharks that will rotisserie a chicken on their heads. Lasers.
Freaking lasers.
Harley, I think you have them.
Wow.
She does wear the rubber chicken head.
Yeah, all the time.
This actually,
My head is extremely hot.
yeah,
I feel like I want to sneeze. You did a lot. This reminds me of Kate finding a healing that like really is cool, and she's like, "Oh, and put this in it, and this in it, this in it, and this in it," and they're like, "Slow down," and she's like, "No."
No, like you can't put all the things in this healing. Why not?
Why not?
And I'll do it
And
anyway.
then the person who created the healing is like, "I don't feel so good. I'm a little sore." Kate's like,
You're fine. You'll get over it.
Insert healy hands. I will heal you. Do it again. Do it again.
Wow.
"I think that's enough, Tracy. I think
Yeah.
we're good."
Yeah. I
Okay,
was just thinking that as well.
because
It's
it's
like,
going
you
to
know
be
what?
going for a while.
I think I might need to go outside for a little bit. Sit on the grass.
Something really fucking human, please. Thank you.
Yes, please. Can we do some grounding? Thank you. Maybe I'll plant a plant. Wow.
You can shoot your fingers in the ground, just saying, as a form of grounding. Cool.
And my toes.
And your tongue. Probably.
I was about to say that your tongue.
Oh, maybe you don't want to taste the ground. That's fine. Rude.
You do you.
I guess. Huh.
Okay, I want to ask if I while I'm finding my balance between masculine and feminine, I understand that I was like a tree for a long time and I was outside for a long time. Am I ever gonna want to put my feet like in the dark? Because like I never want to just go outside. Like I'm perfectly fine sitting inside all the time. Is it a machine thing? Is it because I've already been in nature, or is it going to come to me more as I balance out?
Well, I got this thing about like, would you want to go outside anyway?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. It's like I just don't think that that's part of you. I don't necessarily think it has to do with the tree.
If Ben starts doing gardening and stuff, will that like balance it out anyway?
I feel like you might sit on the porch. If that makes sense. And like look at it. You know what I mean? And like that kind of thing.
Okay. That's weird.
Does that make sense? Like,
yes, I was, Whitney, I was connected. I don't, or you go by Whit, I don't know, but I was connected to the Giving Tree. I had to release a lot of soul contracts connected to that motherfucker. And it gave me like triggers when I was little because I love Shel Silverstein. And I was like, this fucking book is so stupid.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Do you want to do your own closing stuff? Because you're going to do like the earth and all that stuff. So I don't think.
Yeah,
let's disconnect from everybody because you're going to do your own thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so for everybody listening, it's going to be Spirit. If it's in my highest good, please cleanse and purify everyone. Send them back. Cleanse and purify me. Bring me back. Okay, guys. Our podcasts usually come out in about a week. And if you stuck around this long, I want to let you know real quick. I can't really talk about Pinterest on the TikTok app, so I need to tell you about this because I'm really excited. Okay, and it doesn't seem to be very clear, but I have discovered that it doesn't take very many people that have to follow you on the Pinterest app. And then you can be part of the creator fund. And you know how all the apps are like Instagram's like, we're just like TikTok. And YouTube's like, no, we are. And Facebook's like, I can be like TikTok. Pinterest is really fucking serious about it, and they're motherfucking paying. And if we follow each other and then we save each other's things and it's real easy to do, then we can literally create a physical, in our physical banks, money tree together and grow together. And it's like, it's so clear that if I don't tell you about it, I'm going to lose my mind.
Cool.
Okay. It's real fucking cool.
That is
okay.
Cool.
Love y'all.
Let's do it. Love you.
All right.
Bye.
To book a dual session with Kate and Kat, visit either of our websites listed in the description of this video. For a spirit guide reading, you can book with Captain Kate at www.captainkate.com. For a one-on-one trauma healing session with Cat and Boots, you can visit www.catandboots138.com.